Joining us on Blitz is Austin Jones, one of the top players in the state, 2 ways, and actually 3 because on special teams, man. So an incredible talent. It's been an honor just to watch you play this year. Thank you so much for your time, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has been, we call it the dream season. I mean, it was unreal. And while it was a dream in a sense, I know you guys expected nothing less than getting to that state championship game. What was the whole year like? How would you assess it and being able to play for a state title on the home field?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, you come in freshman year, sophomore year, this year just kind of felt different, you know. I mean, freshman, sophomore year, we put in all the hard work, we did everything.
Mm-hmm.
The bracket was set up a little different this year. We felt like we had a really good chance in the bracket this year, and we all worked so hard this year, and just, you know, we kind of knew that we had a chance to do it. And once we all kind of got the team to believe that, I think we really started playing like we, you know, should be in the state championship game.
Yeah, and us being able, you know, myself especially being able to watch you guys over the last 6 years as a program get to this point, I know I had that feeling too. The last 2 years, you guys were so close because you get to that quarterfinal round and just, you know, some bad luck, things not going your way a little bit with, like you said, the bracket and everything too. But there was something definitely different this year. But how hard is that for a team like that when you have those expectations, you know you can do it, not to look too far ahead because you still had to play those regular season games?
It is, but Coach Shaw does a great job with hitting on that every single week. You know, we got a new opponent every week. We never looking forward. We never, you know, look at who we could end up playing later in the bracket and stuff like that. It's all out focused on that team that specific week.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course we like to, you know, see who we're going to play in the coming weeks, but especially in bracket play. But Coach Shaw just does a really great job of making sure we stay focused on that one team only until the week's over.
That's big. That's where a lot of teams fall into those trap games where they're looking too far ahead. But we're going to put this video up so people can watch this. Voted the play of the year. We let the public vote on this. Some 18 games that we were at this year, and I think we were 8 of y'all's. And play of the year for sure. One of the best I've ever witnessed in person. And the more I watched it, the more excited I got. So the semifinals touchdown against Brooks County, you guys had the slim lead back to the goal line pretty much. Bailey makes a great pass to Braxton, kind of get you guys some breathing room. Then you get that ball there in the flats, and you're one of the most dangerous players and you got some space to work with. But don't leave any details out. What was that touchdown like for you?
It was just insane. You know, first of all, the atmosphere we had in the stadium that night. I just got hit as soon as I caught it. It was just like a bubble earlier in the game. I got hit right at the line of scrimmage, bounced off, and then it was like a couple more guys got their hands on me, and it was just like a pinball or something. I just kept hitting them. Nobody was wrapping up. I was just bouncing backwards. Finally got to this, you know, a little bit of space on the sideline, and I saw green grass, and I just took off. And it was also surreal. Like, I could hear the stadium just roaring whenever I was going down the sideline. And I saw that one guy out of the corner of my eye. I had one last guy to beat whenever I was getting down near the goal line. And I just high-stepped it the last second whenever he dove. And once I got in the end zone, oh, my gosh, it was crazy. Because, like you said, it was such a slim lead, and I knew that was really going to give us an edge on defense. Yeah,
again, like you said, when you turned that corner, it was like there's not many guys that's going to catch Austin Jones in a foot race, tightrope in the sidelines. But man, just the pure how clutch that was for one, and then like you said, I don't think I've ever seen an individual play like that where you bounced off that many tackles. That was phenomenal. But you started to gather in the accolades that have come with the code of your success this year. All-state mentions on a couple of different publications. What are those like, you know, for you to be able to receive those? How does that make you feel?
It's just a great honor. I mean, of course, without my team, there's nothing. I couldn't have done any of that without my team. They make it easy, really. I mean, Bailey, the passes he throws, the defense, the way they fit the gaps, they bounce it to me, stuff like that. I mean, it's just like they're setting it up for me to make the plays. They're making it so easy. I mean, coaching is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Without our coach, our preparation is what we always hit on. Coach Stockton on defense, of course, Coach Jay on offense. They do a really great job scouting out the team, and just makes it really easy on us.
Yeah.
But really, really grateful for those honors.
Yeah, and I'm sure you feel the same about the getting to participate in the GACA North game. Talk about that experience. What was that like being able to go down there with Sean Lovell and Braxton as well?
Yeah, I'm glad I got to go with a couple of my teammates, you know, because you don't know anybody when you get down there. But it was a really cool experience. We got down there, you know, and just started practice, and it was 2-a-days for a day, I think. And you just really got to know your teammates. I mean, not much time, but you really got to, feel what it's like to play with other people, and nothing like comparing to Raven County though.
Yeah, absolutely. How does that work with the play call? Is it kind of like everyone just comes in, they kind of just give a general game plan, and then let guys, because there's no way you can learn a system in that little time.
I think it's just based off whoever your head coach was selected. I think ours was Dalton's head coach, and it's just whatever their offense runs, and then he'll come up with their base plays, and we just kind of learn those as best we can. And then like for our defense, we had Buford's secondary coach, so we kind of did what their high school does, and we just had to learn it real quick and get the hang of it as quick as we could. Yeah. But it was really cool.
Yeah. And you've even prior to some of the obviously prior to the accolades that you've been getting, the attention you've been getting nationally too, you're getting some colleges starting to look your way, and you still got a year to go, so you're going to get many more knocking at your door, sending you text messages and whatnot. But what's it like going through this recruiting process? Feel free to name names if you want, or leave them out, whatever is up to you. But and then how do you maintain your focus throughout a season while you're dealing with that as well?
I mean, at first it's just like it seems like it's so slow, especially whenever you're a younger recruit. It all just seems so slow. You get kind of down, you're like, I don't really know if I'm good enough to play the next level and stuff like that. But it's all of a sudden, it's like it all hits at one time. I remember I was sitting in my house late one night. It was probably getting close to midnight, and I got a call, and Army offered me that night, and I was so excited. I don't think I've ever been that excited in my life. I literally just started jumping up and down. I was like, "Thank you so much, Coach." I was just thanking him. He just laughed because I guess he's used to that.
Yeah. Pretty surreal.
It was very, and it seems like it's just surreal. That's really the only word you can use to explain it. Yeah,
I know you've been putting in the hard work, so man, there's plenty more coming your way. I'm pretty positive on that. Now it's awesome how you could flip a game in a heartbeat, whether it's at wide receiver position, you got a tad bit of time at running back as well, but especially on defense, tying the school record of Charlie Warner with 137 tackles. And then, of course, man, you could change the game waiting on that punt return to come your way, too. So you got a lot of different opportunities where you get to change the game, but what's the biggest thrill for you?
It's really hard. It's definitely down between punt return and safety because, punt return, like you said, you can change your game big time, just one play. But I'd have to say safety. It's just those big hits, those interceptions, stuff. The big hits especially. That does
it for you.
Oh yeah, that's why I play the game.
All right, so next year, obviously, you guys probably already chomping at the bit to get back out there on the gridiron, making the state title game. I know you need your rest because you also just played in that GACA North game, but what motivates you guys to go ahead and get back out there, and how excited are you?
I mean, just hungry for that next season, that next opportunity to be able to go back out and compete for a state championship. I don't think we're going to go out there expecting anything less next year. Of course, we're losing Bailey Fisher. It's like, huge legacy in Raven County. But like you said, we just got to find people to replace them and do the best we can, fill those positions, and just go back out there. Like, I don't think many people expected us to fill our positions like we did last year. We lost a lot and just right back in it, did even better than last year. And just try to go back out there. I think we're going to start workouts at the end of this month, actually.
Wow.
We get right back at it.
Get your Christmas break and then back to work. So, well, we definitely look forward to it. Sad to see Bailey and some of the other seniors go, but very grateful we get another year watching you out there changing some games. So thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.